Yesterday we talked about how a not guilty verdict doesn't mean harm. Can you speak to that?
I'm actually still in shock over the verdict. As much as I knew it was a possibility, I wasn't expecting not guilty on all charges. And I think it's really important that our community know that not guilty does not mean innocent. The court doesn't work on a balance of probabilities. It works beyond a reasonable doubt. So it's really important that our community knows that not guilty does not mean not guilty of causing harm, and it doesn't mean innocent. And I think right now there are many, many women in our community who are saying they were sexually assaulted, they were sexually violated, and our community needs to wrap those women in care and believe them.
Yesterday we talked a little bit about how this case was perpetuating myths about sexual assault and people not believing. Do you believe the women who testify, and why should the communities believe them too?
Women don't lie about being sexually assaulted. It's very, very rare that someone would lie. It's much more likely that they would never come forward than it is that they would lie about it. At one point, there were 70 women involved in this case. 70 women in our community can't be wrong about what that experience was for them. And so I think that it's really important that our community understand that these are survivors and they need to be wrapped in our care.
And for anyone that's finding this day very difficult, how can the Sexual Assault Support Center just talk about the resources that are there to help?
This moment is incredibly difficult for survivors in our community. You know, you're looking at a case that the allegations were first made in 2017. It's now 9 years later. There have been survivors that have been going through the investigation and court process for 9 years. So this is highly emotional for survivors, for their families. You know, I was in the courtroom. I saw women stand up en masse and walk out, overcome, and it was actually horrific to see. And so survivors who are needing support, please reach out to our center. 24-hour support line is there. Call any time of the night or day. Counseling is available at our center. And next Friday in the afternoon, we're inviting all survivors in this case who are interested to come out and be part of a conversation together. So just visit our website for more information. And I just want the survivors to know that we are reaching out to them, and we're so sorry.